boiling constantly for 4 hours. Whole wheat bread. Scald 1 cupful of milk and 1 teaspoonful of butter, 1 of salt, 1 cup of water, and 1 tablespoonful of sugar. When lukewarm, add half a cake of compressed yeast dissolved in a little water and enough wheat flour to make a thin batter. Beat vigorously until smooth and let rise until very light. Add as much whole wheat flour as you can beat in with a spoon. Pour into greased tins, let rise until light, and bake in moderate oven for 1 hour. Asparagus fritters. Make a thick sauce with 1/2 cup of milk, 1 rounding tablespoon of butter, and 1/4 cup of flour. Stir in 1 cup of cooked asparagus tips and cool. Add 1 beaten egg and cook on a hot buttered griddle in small cakes. Corn fritters. 1/2 can corn, 1/2 cup flour, 1/2 level teaspoon baking powder, 1 level teaspoon salt, a dash of cayenne, and 1 egg. Chop the corn fine and add the flour, sifting with the baking powder, salt, and cayenne. Add the egg yolk well beaten and fold into the white beaten stiff. Drop by spoonfuls into hot fat 1/2 inch deep. Turn once while cooking. When done, drain on brown paper and serve. Crumb griddle cakes. Soak 1 pint of breadcrumbs in 1 pint of sour milk for an hour. Then add a level teaspoon of soda dissolved in 1 cup of sweet milk, and 1 well-beaten egg, half a teaspoon of salt, and flour enough to make a drop batter as thick as griddle cakes are usually made. Hominy cakes. To 2 cups of boiled hominy, add 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Break the whole very fine with spoon or fork. Add 2 well-beaten eggs, 1/3 teaspoon of salt, and a saltspoon of pepper. Form into little cakes after adding enough milk to make it of the right consistency to handle. Set cakes on buttered dish and dust with a little finely grated cheese. Bake in hot oven and serve at once. Oatmeal cake. Mix fine oatmeal into a stiff dough with milk, warm water. Roll it to the thinness almost of a wafer. Bake on a griddle or iron plate placed over a low fire for 3 or 4 minutes, then place it on edge before the fire to harden. This will be good for months if kept in a dry place. Pineapple pancakes. Make a batter using 1/2 pound sifted flour and 3 good-sized eggs with a cupful of milk. This makes a very thin batter. When smooth and free of lumps, bake in a well-buttered frying pan, making the cakes about 8 inches in diameter. As soon as brown on one side, turn. When cooked on both sides, remove to a hot serving dish and sprinkle with sweetened pineapple. Bake the remainder of the batter in the same way, piling in layers with the pineapple between the cakes. Cut in triangular pieces like pie and serve very hot. Squash fritters. 2 cups of mashed dry winter squash. Add 1 cup of milk, 2 well-beaten eggs, 1 teaspoon of salt, a little pepper, and 1 heaping teaspoon of baking powder. Beat well and drop by spoonfuls into hot butter or cooking oil, and fry. End of section 13.